Our publishing tool allows users to publish pages from a draft space into a published space, helping you turn draft content into published, polished content with confidence and structure. Why is this important? Because this allows pages to go through a thorough review and refinement process in the draft space. Once finalized by all stakeholders, they can be published, automatically generating a duplicate in the published space, where stricter permissions can prevent further edits. If the draft page is later updated, both the draft and published versions are marked as outdated. Republish the draft page, and those updates carry over to the published page again, replacing the outdated status and the symbol at the top of the page with a published one. This eliminates the need for manual copying and avoids unlinked duplicates, making the published page the single source of truth. The publishing tool integrates seamlessly with our approval system, enabling users to send approval requests directly from the capable menu at the top of the page. Requests can be sent to multiple users who can be notified via email and Slack. To enhance flexibility, you can configure automated approval requests to be sent to designated default approvers upon page creation. Additional default settings such as approval expiration and approval thresholds are also available as automations. You also have the option to enable auto-publishing upon approval, ensuring that content is only published to the target space after going through a proper review process. This safeguards against unreviewed content being published and supports a compliant, oversight-friendly workflow. I'll walk through how to use approvals with publishing in another video, but both tools are included in Capable for Confluence all-in-one. If you're in a marketing team creating social copy, website articles, or maybe Google Ads content, you can set up a draft space and a separate publishing space. This allows you and the rest of your marketing team to review, refine, and polish your content in a designated space, then publish when it's ready, creating a duplicate in your published space. Space permissions might be set so that only certain members of the wider company have viewing access to the space. For HR teams, this function is very useful too, for internal documents that require proper vetting. You can even set pages to use Confluence's public links feature, like we do with our documentation on our website. Or you could integrate with Jira Service Management, Scroll Viewport, Refined Wiki, and other platforms to surface Confluence content externally. Again, I'll show you more on this in another video, but it's good to know how with automated workflows using auto approval request upon page creation, auto publishing upon approval, and external surfacing, you have a clear, efficient, and accountable process that guides each project from initial concept to final delivery. It might be that your IT or support team is drafting up a new standard operating procedure, maybe for how to onboard new laptops or handle a password reset. You don't want someone stumbling onto an unfinished page or relying on outdated steps. So instead of writing directly in your public knowledge base, they start in a private knowledge draft space in Confluence. It's a safe zone for creating and refining content without worrying about accidental visibility. When that standard operating procedure is ready to review, you can pass it by your senior IT analyst to check the technical accuracy, and your knowledge manager to give it the final green light. You could do this organically by sending them a link to the page, or this could be a perfect opportunity to use our approval tool to request their approval. So you've got a clear trail of accountability with our approval log history. Once all the right people have signed off, the page can be published, either manually or automatically upon approval, moving that article from the draft space into the final published space. No copy, pasting, no manual work. And as I previously mentioned, it also integrates with tools like Jira Service Management and other platforms that surface Confluence content externally. That means your approved, up-to-date knowledge can flow straight into the tools your team and your customers already use, such as a help page, knowledge base, or support ticket.